the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a stunner. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
All right, today is October 23rd, 2021. It's 9:53 a.m. I just finished edit my yesterday's video when my husband went to pick up the kids. So I just finished edited and I was looking at my comment and then went on Twitter, see what's going on. And I was seeing some tweets that the squads were clowning. So I decided to record. If I finish it before 6, 7, or 8 o'clock, I'll put it out the same day because of this comment. It says here, "Thank you, Pure. Will you have a video this Friday night?" And then I respond to it like 9 hours ago, but I came back to it again this morning when I was checking other comments, and this is what I said. Whenever I come across spicy, fun, silly topics, I like to put them Friday or Saturday night, or if the Sussexes come out with some last-minute initiative. When I have a lot of videos already piled up for the AM, I can take one of them out for a good Friday night Squaddie combo. For now, I want, oh, the T is missing. I want to make sure I have enough content for the AM due to lack of time. I will definitely keep that in mind when I have a lot of contents piled up. I'm happy to read your comment. It's the engagement. I appreciate that. So let's go on Twitter. Okay, before I continue, let's see since I'm already on my back end. All right. 1,406 subscribers. All right, new subscribers, welcome. So now let's go on Twitter, see what's going on. So this is the first tweet. I just bookmarked them just now. Okay. Who thought Diana Oldest would turn out to be such an ass? I bet he was the dumb all along. Alright, so she fixed herself here, the dumb one. Alright, let's see here. I think I responded to it. Yes, he was and is. Harry was his shield. The press was not allowed to print the truth about Willie. They were always giving a quote Harry and quote story instead. Harry got the rep as the screw up and William the good one was praised. To this day, Harry can't dodge the bad rep. Same, my opinion, as Meghan versus Kate. Okay, too much Hanoverian and breeding. Alright, let's go back. There's me. See, 19 minutes ago, I just saw it. I was like, oh, violence this morning. So we're gonna fight violence with violence. Okay, the media lied about Harry being the dumb one to prop William up. The oldest was raised by the crown. The youngest was raised by Diana. The oldest is arrogant, mean, controlling, and lack empathy. The youngest is humble, sweet, understands, and connects with people. Di's sisters were polite with the oldest, warm and welcoming with the youngest. Alright, so I think I've said many of these in many of my other tweets. Alright, the oldest lacked education. He still is in his childhood stage. The kind of education his lack of, or like human behavior, or understand some of the things this person said, empathy. Okay, understanding when someone is hurting, this kind of thing. All right, not to add to their pain, but he likes to add to their pain. Like she said, exactly what this comment says. It was the oldest was raised by the firm. Let's see here. Okay, she will be so disappointed. I think so too. And then look at how he called his mom. Okay? Jeez. And he knows very well what his mom went through. Okay, I was suspicious he was dumb, but then he opened his mouth. Now I have no doubt what you see is what you got. Okay, big ass man, and to whom? His only blood sibling? Wow. Okay, 100% true. Yep. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. I want to make this one kind of quick too, because I just want to hang out with the family over there. We were supposed to go by to an outlet to buy shoes and different things. At least for me, I wanted shoes, but the weather's horrible. Okay, next tweet. It's me ensuring that I spread my poor Meghan Markle SussexSquad anti-British royal family message at every bar and this bar crawl. There's the smiling face. Your hubby is cute. Sis is a Photoshop, but finger crossed. Oh my god, the squad are crazy. It's like, sis, it's Photoshop, but finger crossed. Okay, let's see here. I don't call it Photoshop. I call it manifesting. Okay, there's the love. You are doing the Lord's work. You just gained a follower. Thank you. All right, so I thought that was really funny. That's why it's Photoshop. All right, next tweet. Let's see here. Okay, Squaddies, we have an urgent mission and I need a volunteer. Okay, the squad start responding. Okay, what do you need? Okay, never mind, it's been aborted. Thanks anyway. Okay, what's up? Stand down, it's been aborted. Thanks for reporting. Okay, I'm here 100%. The mission has been aborted, but thanks for showing up. We are recruiting another spy. Sorry, I meant source. Okay, what shall I need? This is the squad. You ask for help, many of them will say, what do you want? Okay, so that's what's going on, but the mission have been aborted. Next tweet. I don't think this will be enough for you guys, but I'll put it out anyway. Alright, wait a minute. I thought the pride of the UK press was that, quote, royal don't get popped, end quote, and when did, quote, royals start getting dropped off at the passenger drop-off zone of the airport? I saw the picture, but I'm not even gonna show it. Alright, again, seems the family miraculously got pop going into Heathrow today. Clearly, they want people to believe they're flying commercial while pacifying the press who's been pissed at them all week. I mean, I don't know. How do they can't really manage their lies. It's like the minute, if you want to see something about them, you just say something negative and then you see them automatically go and do something to prove that you are wrong. It's just like they don't have any control. They don't have any focus. That's the word, focus. If they focus on themselves instead of worrying what people are saying about them, they'll be okay. But they're worrying about what people are saying, and you could easily see that they are doing their nonsense. Okay, LOL. Two future heirs flying together on a commercial plane being popped. Okay, commercial being the operative word. Can't have the masses thinking you're rich future when you can convince them you're an environmental activist now. And simultaneously pay the Pied Pipers. Their PR game is so weak. I mean, people could read through it. Okay, it breaches every level of security, having 4 direct air flying together. Okay, they got rid of that rule when G was born. Who's this? George? Okay. This tweet is from the count. You mute. Okay. Never mind. I get that, but to me, isn't the same as driving in a car? Accident can happen anywhere and anytime, so I get not totally sticking by the rule. And besides, air travel is much safer than back in the day. Alright, gotta pay the beast for those people exclusive photos. Fell posted a negative headline and the king hurried up and brought out the kids. You see, this is what I was just saying a few minutes ago. All they have to do is say something negative about them and then they automatically go and do the opposite of whatever to prove whatever the headline was saying is wrong. I mean, they got them under their fingertip, meaning the media. Okay, I agree, photos in front of the airport since when? I guess to give the off the people vibe before they get on their PJ. Okay, that's a different language. Flight 3.0, I can almost smell the desperation. Since today, they need to pay their dues. So where is their private jet being hidden? Her airport style is matronly too. Exactly. Alright, so let's see. What else do I have? Next tweet. That picture, I'm not even gonna show it. It's all of the kids. I don't think I saw the youngest. What's the youngest? It's not George. It's the other one. The boy. I forgot his name. I didn't see, but I saw. Maybe it's there, but I don't remember seeing him. Alright, this is the next tweet. William and Charles wanted to cut security and expose the location they were, and knowing that someone will harm Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Doria for that William Charles will never find peace. I tell you, they are suffering for the way they treated Harry and Meghan. Wait. Alright, let's see. She retweeted that. Let's see here. Alright, so, I responded that 14 hours ago. Whenever someone pretend that they have absolutely no clue why someone cut them off, that's a huge flag, red flag. They might not agree with the why, but they sure as hell know what it is. And their unwillingness to tell you is because they know it makes them look bad. Okay, this came. Alright, let's see. Is that a thread of... Okay, I think that was it of that. Okay. The same energy applies to people who suggest all of their exes were just crazy. Okay, sign to run and don't look back. That's right, when you see the red flag is a sign for you to run and don't look back. Alright, so that was that. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Looks like I did a pretty good the way I arranged it. Okay, there's this one next week. Love Tyler Perry, who there was more people like him who knows what they will have done to Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Doria at the time security was taken away from them. This black man stepped in to help them. Alright, let me read this and then I'll go into what she retweeted. Okay, you're absolutely right. I didn't realize just how bad the situation was until the interview. That family is evil. So glad Harry and Meghan made it out safely. All right, so now I'm going into this. Is that the same one that I just retweeted? Okay, so there's more to that. She retweeted that, and then there's more within it. Okay, Tyler Perry is the architect of modern-day underground railroad. Went toe-to-toe with British royal family in a tactical formation. Provided air and ground support. He's a strategic warrior. Harry and Meghan were blessed on every part of the North American continent. Our cousin in Canada did their thing too. There's the love. All right, so let's go back to this, where it started. All right, looks like I might have more than that. Okay, I'll read what Joanne said and some of these. Okay, I can never understand how a family with resources will refuse to provide security for their family members. On the other hand, a stranger with means could understand their needs and provided safety when needed. Now, you tell me, who has the real class? Okay, I'll go into hers. There's 13 comments under it. Okay, it touched my heart. I was never a fan of the West TP. Okay, Tyler Perry. Okay, I was never a fan of Tyler Perry movies or TV shows, or they are just not my thing. But since that came out, I buy his DVDs as gifts. But I was always admirer of his hustle and environment difficult for a person of color to thrive, and I knew for his generosity and loyalty to pals. It's funny because before the open interview, before any other thing, I did a video where I spoke about how Harry and Meghan are in good hands. I have no clue why I did the thumbnails like that. And I think one, Tyler Perry was there on the thumbnails. So it's like my instinct know more than I actually know. Okay, and then months later, it come out that Tyler Perry was there to help them. It's very strange. I really don't know. I really don't know how and why, what I was thinking for create that thumbnails. Okay, so there's this. I don't even remember. Okay, I think I remember what I said in that video. I think I was talking about, and I think I showed clips of Tyler Perry how he made it. Okay, I think he had a small studio and he did things the unconventional way. You guys should watch it. Okay, I put some clips of other things in that video, and his ground. I'll put the date when that video came out to see if it either before or after the Oprah interview. If it's in 2020, meaning the year, that means I had no clue about the Oprah interview. Was it ever gonna come out? All right. That's this. I read this. Now I'm in it, and I'm gonna read some of her comments. When you read the Sangream agreement, it just makes you angry that weeks after this was agreed, the royal family broke the agreement and leaked their location. Alright, this is what I said this in another video. Those kind of things, even if you shake hand with the Brits, you make a certain agreement with them, they're gonna break it. Look at the Britics, things that happened there. I haven't been following too much lately, but a lot of things were broken. Okay, agreement and things like that. I've said this in other videos. Let me read this. Okay, it is agreed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will continue to require effective security to protect them and their son. What? Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing that. I didn't know that. Is that true? I don't know if it's true. I guess if I go in whatever website, the royal family website, maybe I will see that. Okay, this is based on the Duke public profile by virtue of being born into the royal family, his military service, the Duchess' own independent profile, and the shared threat and risk level documented specifically over the last few years. No further detail can be shared as my goodness, I'm shaking my head as I'm reading this. No further detail can be shared as this is classified information for safety reasons. Wow. If this is true, this is very heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking. To know that this is what you agree upon and then they pull everything out under you. Wow. This is very sad.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly.
It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option.
Okay, let me read the next tweet under that, which is why I don't give a flying, you know what about anything they agree on. As soon as the palace reneged on their part of the deal, it was over. But you know what, as I'm editing and thinking about it a little bit more, is that other countries who's gonna make any deal with them, I don't know. They gonna learn and said, okay, if we're making a deal with the Brits, we're gonna make them whole part of their deal first, and then we could act. So it might be a bit harder for the country as a whole to make any deal. Oh, like duh, yeah. Look at British, okay. They make deal with different countries, but it's not what they got because people understand them. They know how they play their games. It is very sad. It's gonna be hard moving forward and agreement with other countries. My goodness. People learn, if you could do that with your own family and then the government didn't say anything about it, you could see how and why other countries would be afraid to be in any form of deal with them. People who are honest, okay? I'm talking about honest people, but there are friends within friends of different countries. When they seize a country and decide to make deals that will benefit them personally instead of the country, that's a different story. That's a complete different story. But for the country as a whole, you have honest people who's governing the country, this will be very hard for anybody to make a real deal with the UK. In my opinion, that's how I see that. My God. Whew. So many things going in my head. I don't even want to share. To go a bit deeper, I don't understand how a family who truly loves Harry could refuse to protect him, no matter how much they may hate his wife. What is it? The Romanov family. Okay? Almost the same thing. Okay, I think I have a video of them. I don't remember how the thumbnails look, but in one of those videos, I talk about Romanov's family where they were in Russia. They wanted security. They know they were at risk, and they call, is it Queen Elizabeth's, is it father or grandfather? I don't know. One of those king. And then he already told them, yes, he's going to do it. But because the Brits were angry at the king, and he decided not to do it. And then next thing you know, they arrest the Romanovs, okay? They put them under house arrest, and then they kill all of them in the basement. Nobody survived.
Shortly after midnight on July 17, 1918, the course of Russian history was changed with one act of brutal violence.
This is a small snippet of what happened with the Romanovs family.
Tsar Nicholas II and the royal Romanov family were executed on orders from the revolutionaries who had taken control of their country.
I will put the link of the video in the description.
The Romanovs' rule over Russia had begun over 300 years earlier, during Russia's time of troubles, a 15-year period of dynastic confusion and foreign invasions.
And I'm sorry for stopping in between. You could always go check the video on YouTube.
In 1894, Nicholas II took power. But Nicholas was not the most capable of Russia's czars, described by contemporaries and historians as weak, submissive, and insecure.
I'm telling you, someone should listen to this documentary and take note, because I see history repeating itself. This is exactly what I'm seeing happening right now. You know to whom. All right?
He only chose advisors who didn't pose an intellectual threat, leading to questionable decisions throughout his reign. The Russian people had reached their breaking point. Then, on the morning of March 8, 1917, thousands of Russian women took to the streets of the capital to protest the government on International Women's Day. By midday, 100,000 women and men had joined the march.
I'll put the link in the description so you guys could go watch it.
By Thursday, Nicholas II had abdicated the Russian throne. His palace was overrun by revolutionary troops, ending 304 years of Romanov rule over Russia.
Now, here's the kicker. This is the most important part of this story.
The family was initially placed under house arrest at the Alexander Palace, south of St. Petersburg. but the new provisional government wanted the Romanovs out of the country.
And you can understand why they want them out of the country. There's a lot of parts that I cut out because due to limitation of how much I could show you. But you could see why this new government want him out, because he had ordered his troop to fire on the civilian, okay, his own people. All right, so you could understand why they want him out of the country. This is how brutal this family is.
So they asked Nicholas's first cousin, King George V of Great Britain, to take them in.
This is where the betrayal starts, okay? This is where the betrayal starts.
At first, the king accepted, but then changed his mind after realizing just how unpopular the Romanovs were with both Parliament and the British public.
And that was his cousin, okay? That was his cousin. He changed his mind. This is in the Brits' blood, the royal family's blood, to change their mind on people and leave you to the wolves.
In November, Vladimir Lenin and his Bolsheviks seized control of the government. They had a much more hostile attitude towards the former monarchy, expelling many of the Romanovs' servants and restricting the family to a diet of army rations. The next spring, the Romanovs were moved to their final location in Ekaterinburg, to a building called the House of Special Purpose.
I don't know if the royal family actually ever sit down and study this specific thing with the Romanovs family, because a lot of stuff that I sometimes say make reference to this and something else that Rachel Maddow had said a very long time ago. So they should pay attention to history. All right? So I don't think they're done with them of what had happened to the people in that particular country. So this, I'm gonna shut my mouth, okay? Because sometimes I could read between the lines, but these people, so much to say, but because I don't have proof, I cannot say. But keep watching. And I'm sorry I keep on stopping. There's a reason for that.
On July 17, 1918, Nicholas Romanov and his family were awoken from bed shortly after midnight. They were told that counter-revolutionary troops were approaching and that the family had to move into the basement for their own safety. The Romanovs and 4 loyal servants obliged. Several were wearing clothing with precious jewels sewn into the seams.
These people with their jewelry, material stuff, they'll never forget these type of things. They, with their material things, this they will never forget. They'll take it with them wherever they go. But did the jewelry help them? Did the jewelry help them survive? Maybe to pay other people to get to certain things? Maybe if they had given to some, I guess, how do you call this, guards or something like that, give it to them and say, smuggle me out of the country, maybe that would have helped. I don't know, but they think they're gonna take it with them to the afterlife,
which they had smuggled with them throughout their captivity. Once the family was in, the basement room was sealed, and Yakov Yurovsky, their chief executioner, informed them they would be executed. Nicholas could only respond with one word: "Что?" Yurovsky and his men opened fire on the family.
Sorry for stopping. The link is in the description. Thanks. My goodness, they can never do the right thing. I don't understand these people. And this is almost the same thing they were gonna do. Throw Harry and Meghan and Archie to the wolves. Similar to that. But thank God, our prayers, the prayers will be throwing, at least me, at the end of some of my videos. And Tyler Perry came through. Definitely. That is exactly what they were gonna do. They said yes, and then they did completely 360. So you know from this point on, Harry can never trust them. Never. Wow. Can you imagine this? You guys should read more about the Romanovs family. All right? I think they were whatever king that was there at the time, cousin or something like that. I did several, maybe 2 or 3 videos of them where I explained or at least mentioned them, the Romanovs family. All right, and this is one of the things I think the royal family is afraid of. Okay, the same group of people who killed the Romanovs, they're afraid of those. Because let me keep my mouth shut now. Okay, to go a bit deeper, I don't understand how a family who truly loves Harry could refuse to protect him, no matter how much they have hate his wife. Okay, I read that exactly. They only pull his security to coerce them back. Okay, even still, because Harry had already made his exit, the speech and all of that, let the people know his side of the thing. And then boom, they pull his security away. My goodness, it touched my heart. I was never a fan of Tyler Perry movie. Okay, I read this. Okay, yeah, I read that. Okay, there's the pound. Tyler Perry is the architect of modern day underground. Okay, I read this also. I think it all worked out in the end. Harry and Meghan are no longer in debt to the royal family. That's another way to look at it. Definitely. I mean, God works in a mysterious way. And then sometimes God put you in a very rough road to see how you get out of it if you still trust Him. It may sound really ridiculous. It may sound ridiculous. But if you have the good intention of doing the right thing, He's leading you to a better place. Okay? So people with weak mind or who easily give up, this is when God is testing you to see how much are you willing to work for what you want. Look at where they are now. Okay, it was a hard word. I've said it in many comments, and I've responded to comments under my videos where I said Harry and Meghan had to fight for where they are now. It's a huge fight they just did, and they're still fighting. All right, can't choose a family, but can choose friend. Okay, amen. The stranger with the means, Tyler Perry, that family never has had class. I think they wanted Meghan and Harry to come crawling back on their knees begging for forgiveness. I don't think they really wanted Meghan to come back. Mostly Harry. You've heard them. They sent their dogs to say their nonsense.
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace, if we, as a media group, could meet Meghan, and it never happened. And I think if we had have met her, and if she'd have met us, things might have been different. You know, might see that we're human and she's human. Unfortunately, she did get some bad press.
Each time I listen to this video, I'm shaking my head. Did this guy actually listen to what he was saying? If she had met us, things might have been different. And then he went on to say, unfortunately, she got bad press. So you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, she had bad press. Why would she want to meet with you? My goodness, but that's not the part that I wanted you guys to hear. But since you guys want videos tonight, so I had to make comments. But the part that I wanted to share on this particular video is the fact that they're saying that only Harry to come back, not Meghan. They didn't mention Meghan. He didn't mention Meghan at all. Okay, so they only wanted Harry back, not Meghan. So Harry was like, okay, you only want me, but not my wife and my son, so you can't have me. Because my wife and my son want me. Jeez, it's an easy choice to make.
And that was a mistake. But you know, we asked for forgiveness and please come back because you know, this is a great country and the royal family are very important to us all. And the Queen needs your support, Harry, because you know William can't do it all, Catherine can't do it all. The Prince of Wales is taken on the Queen's role now, so he's even more busy. So, you know, Harry's badly needed here. And I hope in March, which he's got till March to rethink it, he comes back.
Harry, come back. This need you, that need you, and all of this BS thing. All right? So Harry have a strong mind, strong, confident on himself, and he knows the back end of his family. So he knows how to play their games. And Harry was the quiet one over there. All right? But he was paying attention. That's the thing with quiet ones. Okay, they underestimate their resourcefulness. That's right. Okay, which has always been their biggest mistake. Harry and Meghan hit the ground running. I know a lot of you said sometime I don't give Harry that much credit. We already know Harry. Look what Harry has done. Santa Bali and Victus and so many other things. All right, Harry has been a very strong force of not only compassion, work ethic, and all of that. But sometimes when I see things at the moment, I'm taking a different branch of things. All right, because some of you were saying like the grand entrance that I make so many fun of, so many videos of it. Some of you said, don't forget Harry for this and that. But certain time, certain videos or certain tweets, I see a different branch of things. All right, so with Meghan on the side here, not to discredit Harry at any point at all, but Meghan, I've said this also, who has been on the outside, know how the real world work and the hustle within her. Harry has know how to do his own hustle too. But I think on the outside of the palace wall, Harry had give let his trust on Meghan to help guide both of them together on things. And then, Harry knows, people, there's connection and all of that to make things happen. And this is why they are hand in glove. All right, they work so well together. Not to discredit any one of them. Okay, each one of them has some weaknesses and some strengths, and this is why they work so well together. And not only that, I don't think any of them have that jealousy mentality if one of them is doing good. Okay, so they actually help the other one. Okay, you could stand on my shoulder, they will offer their shoulder, stand on my shoulder so you could be higher, and vice versa. All right, this is the way that I see those two moving forward. All right, you can't, it's obvious, nobody knows everything. At some point, there's some stuff Meghan is gonna be good at, and there's another things Harry's gonna be good at. And then when the other one need help and their weaknesses, the other one will help the other one. Okay, strengthen with their weaknesses. I've said this in probably, I'm not sure which video, but it could have been where I was guessing what Archwell would be like or something like that before they came out with Archwell. I know I get called out on a lot of things, but anyway, so that's that. DM you, okay. Can I DM you? That was the thing. Okay, next tweet. The other day I sent a DM to somebody. It wasn't meant to. You know who you are. I apologize, and I think I had sent something. All right, next tweet. Meghan and Harry are soulmates. William and Kate are soulmates. Oh my God, the squad are crazy. Okay, Prince Villain and Mumbles deserve each other. Okay, they don't even live together. They're talking about that picture that I saw, and I'm not sharing it. Okay, love it. You guys come up with the best saying. I'm telling you. They're laughing. And this is why I decided to say, okay, maybe I should do a quick video for you guys tonight. Hopefully I finished edited quickly. That's good. LOL. They're laughing. All right. Okay, shit, this is so true. I totally agree. There's the laughing. Good one. Agree. Haha. Next tweet. This one is funny. I think Joanne did that. Okay, there's the tweet. Harry, and look at the picture. There's the smirk. Harry be like, I did that. My spicy right. I hit the target. From the get-go, it took one try to hit the target. There he is. Okay, next thing I knew, I was pregnant. Oh my God, that's why I decided to start bookmarking some stuff for you guys. This is the tweet that got me. Okay, tell your host that I'm extremely happy for them. They know and feel everyone's love. Oh, maybe there's some stuff she was posting yesterday where she's on the plane going to Montecito and all of that. I'm telling you, Joanne is crazy. Okay, no idea how it happened, huh? Okay, there's the laugh. Yep, LOL. If I see it later, maybe I'll share it with you. I'll do another recording, but if I want this tonight, I need to get started. Alright, so I saw this since last night. I saw it and I thought that was very interesting. Okay, a confident and capable young woman. I do not speak Spanish. I'm not even gonna try to translate. It's there. I'll share it with you. It's 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
Majestades, autoridades, patronos, señoras y señores, queridos premiados. Me alegra mucho volver a Oviedo para celebrar la entrega de nuestros premios. Siempre he visto a mis padres en este escenario reconocer el trabajo bien hecho y las iniciativas que hacen mejorar a las sociedades.
Man,
y por eso creo que...
You could see the mom and dad, how they look at each other. They must feel very proud of her. Somebody could take a note here. And another thing too, look at her arm. You know she works out. Okay? To keep her king, to say this is the only one you better look at, she make herself look good. I gotta give her credit. I don't really focus too much on them. I share stuff about them that much, but I do see pictures of them occasionally. Alright, so some of you will not like that, but I have to do the commentation, okay? Commentary.
De nuevo este año, debemos seguir recordando que nuestros premiados son guía imprescindible para todos nosotros. En este mundo tan interconectado en el que vivimos, esto permite que todos podamos acercarnos a las obras de quienes hoy recibís nuestros premios. Y en mi caso, como estudiante de bachillerato, pienso en todos los jóvenes que lo pueden hacer y en lo mucho que podemos aprender de vosotros.
Okay, I have to say something about her thing here. I don't understand one thing she's saying, but as I'm reading the thing at the bottom, you could see she's somebody who practiced it and memorized some of the things, the eye contact, to say maybe several words or maybe a sentence or so without looking at the paper, to look at the audience. Alright? So you know she practiced it and she remember what is on the paper. And then to point back to see where she left off. That's the thing here. Alright? I'm telling you, Mambo should learn here from her 15-year-old. This is not to say I'm good at this, okay? I've done it before at a lower scale. Alright, so this is like a national thing for her. So this is huge. Okay, I've done presentation at work and different things like that, but not at this grand scale. Alright, let's see here. Especially when you know what you're talking about. That's the thing. Okay, you don't just read stuff from the paper and then to spit it out to people. So if you practice and you know what's on the paper, you understand it, you're passionate about it, that's even like icing on the cake. Alright, let me continue.
It's truly an honor to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Os felicito a todos y os admiro. A Gloria Steinem por su comprometida defensa de los derechos de las mujeres y de la igualdad. A Marina Abramovich por su talento extraordinario y por la emoción que provoca en los espectadores. A Kamfed por su trabajo esencial en la educación de tantas mujeres y niñas que sufren discriminación o violencia. A Amartya Sen, que dedica su inteligencia a buscar soluciones contra las desigualdades sociales. A Emmanuel Carrère por permitirnos sentir y ayudarnos a entender el mundo. A Teresa Perales por su fuerza, determinación y constancia. A los investigadores de las vacunas contra la COVID-19, que han mostrado que la ciencia aporta seguridad y progreso, y a José Andrés y su World Central Kitchen por alimentar a tantas personas que lo necesitan. Conoceros, vuestras obras y vuestras vidas es algo que me ha motivado aún más en mi tarea de formarme y estudiar. Proyectáis sobre nosotros, sobre los más jóvenes, la certeza de que también tenemos mucho que aportar, que podemos ser importantes y mostrarnos responsables para tratar de pensar en un futuro más sostenible, más justo y mejor para todos. Estudiar y observar vuestra obra, queridos premiados, me ilusiona y me llena de fuerza para seguir asumiendo mis responsabilidades y trabajar siempre con el mayor compromiso. Gracias a todos los que hacéis posible que estemos hoy aquí. Gracias a quienes apoyáis a la Fundación e impulsáis la idea de que la cultura, la ciencia, la solidaridad son esenciales para nuestra vida en común. Vuelvo pronto a mis estudios con el recuerdo de una nueva entrega de premios que una vez más nos emociona y nos conmueve. Y echaré mucho de menos esta tierra, Asturias, a la que quiero tanto y donde mi hermana Sofía y yo nos sentimos siempre en nuestra casa. Muchas gracias.
I hope they don't treat the little sister like Harry. The support and everything. That was very nice. And she looks like the mother a lot like the mother. You could see from her lips. Okay, now you cannot see the mom's lip, but from other pictures I know how the mother looks. That's very nice. Oh, the dad must be proud. There's the grandma. I know there's some issues with grandma and the mother. That's huge. Look at all these people watching. That's huge. That is very huge. This is probably was a practice for her. I don't know how many other things she has done, but this is very nice. She should feel very proud of herself. Okay, the proud parents don't care for monarchies, but this is cute. All right, I caught that too. The way they look at each other, you can tell from their eyes how proud they were. Okay, they need to get her to tutor. I know what they need to get her to tutor, you know who. All right, so that's that. Let me go to the next one. I know some of you don't like when I comment, but hey, if you want my channel to be alive, okay, I have to do that. All right, this is here the next tweet. There's Miss Doria, Miss Janet, and there's Meghan. All right, Meghan looks like her mom and grandma. Doria has no idea then that her baby was going to change the world. There's the loving eye, the love on their faces. Meghan's face from mom and grandma. The genes are strong. Okay, the two beautiful women in Meg's life. One protects her from the heavens and the other protects her from the earth. That is true. You usually hear me say my crazy stuff, and I truly believe of my crazy stuff. Okay, this pic could be the title, The Queens. That's true. Okay, I'm sorry. You're probably gonna hear a lot of noise in the back. Everybody's up. Alright, everybody's up. I don't know, sound like my husband's taking them somewhere. Okay, this is my last one. Prayer for Has, Meg, Archie, Lily, and Miss Doria. Lord, we pray, quote. Oh, I know what there's a lot of noise. I'm probably gonna cut. They're gonna get a haircut. That's what it is. Okay, Lord, we pray, quote, you prepare a table before Harry, Meghan, Archie, little Diana, little Beth Diana, in the presence of their enemies. Anoint their head with oil. May their cup overflow. May your goodness and love follow them all the day of their life. Bless, protect them and their supporters. In Jesus, amen. All right, there is that picture. Let's see this. Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He make me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemy. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. So that said, so this is to satisfy you from putting in the comment, will there be any video Friday night? But I didn't have any, but I came across some really sweet and short one, so I thought I'd share it with you. Alright, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. There, if you want to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, and you could support me there. Or watch the commercials. Thank you for your support, and thank you for watching.